All right, here's another one from 2008. Pretty sure nobody's going to remember this. Elements by Mumbo Jumbo. I do have it running D3D11. I'm not even going to worry about messing with frames. There's no point, like, at all. It's hard enough just to get it to run in widescreen without it having a weird cursor issue where it's like there's a second inner window around here and then it doubles your cursor. It's all weird. It's just all weird. But it is working. And I used to enjoy actually playing this game. I was rather good at it for a while. It's a pretty simple mechanic. You can kind of get lost in just droning through it like a stress reliever kind of thing. And I'll just, as you can see, I was doing a lot of testing. I wasn't playing it at all, really. I was just testing, all of it testing. Wow, that is super loud. Hold on. Let's bring that down a little bit. Let's bring it to there. That'll be good. It's good enough. Right, so the goal here is you match up the little, symbols and they merge together. But depending on how you do it, you can get like power-ups in a sense. You can get some that can change shape, or you can get ones that are like a wild card kind of deal. So, as an example, like right here, if I were to move this one right here, okay, not only would that put a yellow one in this little block here to work with this later, but this will trigger this whole thing. If I can, there we go. Oh, yeah, it's running on the external, so it might take a moment to get used to that again. Anyway, you saw those all combined in this section into this. In which, conveniently, under that, as you can see the lines down here point this way, if I work up the same thing here, then that will all turn into one enormous one of those. So, I don't really see any good ones right now, though. So let's just do this. Come on, load it in. There we go. So you did the same thing there. If you notice, they're like kind of pulsating. The other ones aren't. That's not because of the size. That's because it took a multiple combination in one go. And then the ones that are doing weird effects can change size. So like I could swap this with this one and that will activate. But if you try to do that, like say this one to there, won't do it. Because that's the size it is. That is it. That's all there is to it. So, let's see what we got. Nothing spectacular here, though. And yeah, after a while, it gives you, advice on what to do. But that annoys me. I wish I could turn it off. There might be a way to turn it off, but I don't know. Whatever. So, meantime, I'm going to see. It doesn't look like there's any available to swap in here. So, we'll do this. Come on, load in. Okay, so see it. That's not doing any extra weird effect. So that I can't change size with. But that did set me up to put one here of that kind to do a multi-combo thing there. So, where could water be useful for this? Right here. Okay, see, now that one's pulsating. And that set me up to be able to put a water one here. I'll just do this. So now that one's pulsating. Okay, so I have several that can change size. Now, let's see. That won't work. That won't work. That won't work. I don't like my options here, to be honest with you. I really don't, actually. So I guess we'll just do this. And then I can take this. Let's see, it retained the ability to change size. And then let's go for Now see, I only have 2 of these at all. So what I'm going to have to do here is take the one that can change size and swap it with that one. Now it's down to 1. That's finished off down here. I mean, it's not a hard concept to pick up. It's just, it takes practice. And to be honest, I messed with it for like a day and got through all that. And now I'm like back to not remembering what I'm doing again. So, yay! We'll just swap these. So that's taken care of. Oh man, these just kind of suck. And then I'll just do that. Oh, come on. There we go. That's the problem running things off old hard drives. Let's see. But I'm not going to put all this crap on my good drives. That's just not happening. Alright, well, I guess we can... how do I want to do that? We'll do that. And then we'll take this and put it here. Okay. Might as well do that. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter which one we do here. Screw it, whatever. Do I want to do that though? I think I actually might, because if I do this... Wait, but that can work the other way too. Hold on. Let me narrow these down a little bit more. Actually, as a matter of fact... because sometimes you can use things in a reverse order kind of situation. But whatever, we'll just go ahead and... I don't know if I want to do that. Alright, we'll just do it this way. Actually, I just screwed that up, but whatever. Or not. No, I didn't. Okay, because see, when I do this, it'll make this one bigger, which I can put over there. Okay. All the matches I can do are done. So now it expands out. And you keep going this way until you clear all the board down here. Which I'm pretty close to by the way it looks. Whatever. My brain is just really not working today. Alright. Yeah, might as well. We'll just do what it says. Now, how do I want to do that? This, if I take this and put it here, it'll make that, which isn't big enough. So, okay, now if I take this and put it here, it'll make it big enough to match that. So that's down to 1. No. Now, here's where I can do a reverse. I need one more of these down here, right? But that and that will not go together. Now, I could not put this here because it's just the normal, there's nothing special. However, that one is. So if I do a reverse and put this down here, then that's taken care of. I really screwed up though. But at least I cleared them. And then, I mean, well, we'll just, hold on. Oh, I hit the wrong one. Hold on. Okay, this one is set up now to do a wild one. So you can use that in place of anything. Like, you know, well, hold on. We'll see what goes on here. And now we're ready to do another one. Another wild. Now I should be able to switch these because that's a wild. So now that's all down to 1. Oh, my brain is not working well enough for this today. Okay. So, now, let's see here. I could... How do I want to do that? How do I want to do that? All right, let's just do this. Hmm. Just for why not, you know? It looks like all I really got to get is a green, so... And one more. And there you go. I spent a lot of hours playing this. Granted, that was a long time ago when my brain actually worked, before I got old and decrepit. But you get the idea. This is how this works. As you go, you get newer elements added on. It starts breaking down into smaller and smaller sections. This can be actually really challenging and fun, and I doubt many people actually know about it. And trying to get your hands on it is hard. I just happen to have had this for a long time. So if you can find it and this is your kind of thing, definitely go for it. It's enjoyable. So that's elements from, you know, ages ago. It does run on Windows 11. Might have to do a little bit of tinkering to get it right. But this is a, proof of concept here. It does work. And it is enjoyable. And it's a long lost gem. So if you liked it, drop a comment, give me a like, give me a sub. I'm going to see if I can find more random oddities. I don't know what all I have. It's hard to sift through all that stuff. But I am working on a larger video. It's hard to do stuff. I have a lot of other things I got to deal with, so I'm trying. Let me know if you like this game, because I don't know of anyone else that even knows this game. So it'd be kind of cool to hear, But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. I'd love to hear from you, and I'll see you later. Bye.